The Joker edition.
Only a Joker would go diving in conditions like this.
Cry about it. Did I sound like McLovin when I said it? I want you to cry about it. Me and AJ are living together next year.
Yeah, no. Get over it.
It's early spring in Michigan. We're starting to get back out on the water.
Dude's in a winter coat.
We're going out on the lake
Windbreaker weather.
in our Tracta Targa to film some stuff for Ego Fishing. They've got some products that we're gonna check out, kind of do a review of, and make some video content about. And there's also another component to this lake trip that I just find baffling. We got Scuba certified. Hawaii is a great place to do that. Hawaii's warm, Hawaii's nice, it's got coral, it's got beautiful fish. Michigan right now, it's a little dead here. We're starting to get some spring leaves, but it's nothing compared to Hawaii. And it's much colder. Lake temperatures are not comfortable by any means.
48.
These two psychopaths decided today that they're gonna go scuba diving in the 45-degree water. We'll see what the fish finder says the actual temp is. So then there's visual proof of the water temperature that you animals are getting into. We do 5-minute cold plunges. We're good.
It was really funny. They were at the scuba shop, and the guy goes to AJ. He's like, "Oh, so you guys are like in 7 mil suits?" And AJ looks back at Ryan, and Ryan goes like this. He goes 3 mil, and the guy goes, "What?" Like it's not even possible.
For those who don't know, a 7mm suit is like considered a warm wetsuit. 3 mil is like, you're comfortable.
We wore them in Hawaii.
We wore them in Hawaii.
I was sweating in Hawaii.
Yeah, but you run like 20 over anyhow.
I know. I was like, man, I was wondering how long I'm gonna have to be down in the water, but I'm like, if I'm with AJ, it's a half hour tops. He's gonna suck that tank dry. So, the first video that I want to shoot is the bait one because the bait's in it right now.
And alive.
I'll take the tag off and chill. Yeah, let's do this one first. We'll do it down by the water. I'm Kyle Green with the Greenway Outdoors on History Channel, and this is the Ego Bait Cooler. I think that's what it's called. Now, once we zip that up, we actually...
Damn it.
That was my best take. Flashing all over your back. Near the bait shop. Now, this little section here goes into the bait well.
Like, yeah,
Oh, you had it. You had it.
The minnows aren't all gonna die. All I would say,
Damn.
Everything else is freezing. This won't. So I really love that. I wish I wouldn't have f***ed up because that pause really ruined it.
Oh, no, you did good.
Yeah,
it was good.
It wasn't.
There, Grammit. Yeah, I need a second. This is the soft-sided bait cooler by Ego Fishing, and this is why you need it. That zipper has a waterproof seam. What's great about that is it's gonna keep from water splashing all over your back seat. But I really, really like this mesh netting. I lift up on it, grab the minnow I need without getting all wet, get my sleeve all wet, and killing half the minnows going around trying to grab one. In addition to that, another thing that keeps the minnows alive is this slot right here. You can put an aerator, run your hose right through here, and the aeration tube's gonna go in there and keep the water circulated, keep fresh oxygen in there, and keep the minnows alive for 2 to 3 days, which is great if you're far away from your bait shop. Now, I'm in Michigan, so I like to ice fish. Now, this cooler is perfect for that because when you seal it up, it's gonna keep the water warm enough from freezing so the minnows won't all die because of that. In addition to that, I add a little bit of Vaseline to the zipper, and that keeps it from ever freezing up. This item is quality. I love Ego Fishing. I love this bait cooler. You will too.
Hell yeah. So we just concluded one of our videos, and we're gonna call it there because these two animals,
We're getting in.
We're going
freaks.
scuba diving. I don't care. The water, it's like 44, 45 right here by shore where it's nice and sunny and shallow.
It's been a standoff because he's waiting for me to bail, so he doesn't have to do it. So I'm just gonna
Yeah, well, I just keep thinking, I'm like, if AJ does it, I'll do it. But I keep thinking, but here you are, just hell bent on it. And now we've got sushi with the leftover bait.
go get suited up.
I'm convinced this lake's like 10 feet deep total.
Well, you're gonna find out.
I do think that video is good.
There goes the guy that was ruining all our takes.
Why not jam buffed on the way out.
I really love scuba diving. It's a really fun thing to do. Granted, we're not very experienced in it, but I don't know that I'm willing to risk actual hypothermia to feed my scuba diving addiction. I wonder if we should take bets on how long they'll actually last in there.
So what was the guy like at the shop though, really?
Thought we were nuts. But he's like, I run pretty cold, you know, so if you can maintain temperature, you know, you can be all right.
We're not gonna.
And he's like, you guys got boots and gloves? Yeah. Okay. I can see an avenue where you could do it, but I could never do it.
And okay is at least like you're not gonna die.
Yeah, no.
The guy goes, yeah, my nuts, they'd be here.
Yeah.
My nuts would be here.
He's a Balachinian.
He said you're gonna need a string so you can pull out your wiener.
Oh, really?
Because it's gonna be sucked in you.
How's that different from any other day? Isn't it supposed to go up inside you when you stand up?
As far as I know, that's normal. Ew. Wait till you get home to do that.
I'm literally pulling off all the tags right now.
Whoops.
Just another 13-year-old sheets, you know what I mean?
What'd he say?
It's like a wet dream in here.
Are you gonna be a little jealous?
No.
Not even.
I'm not going to be at all jealous. If I had a warmer suit, then maybe.
And you still feel like a man? What will Jenna think? It's so funny. You go, I haven't seen your wetsuit. Normally I got eyes on stuff.
Really, it's just a trick on AJ?
There's no part of you that wishes you were gone?
Nope. None. If it was warm, I would love to go and would be going. But there's no leaves on the trees right now. As a matter of fact, when we were getting the boat ready and taking the cover off, there was ice on top of that.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. AJ, bring down the soap if there's any left.
After scuba diving in Hawaii, we're trying desperately to figure out why people get so much enjoyment.
Everyone keeps saying it about freshwater. Everyone's like, no, freshwater's better.
Yeah, we've come across quite a few people who are like, oh, freshwater is way better to dive in than the ocean. I don't know how you could ever top the ocean. The amount of fish and the amount of color and sea turtles and sharks and everything under the sun that lives in the ocean and will swim by you compared to some bass and pike. Don't get me wrong, bass and pike are cool, but I don't think it quite matches up to the level of an ocean dive. So I guess you guys will be the judge of that.
Not today we won't. I'm fully anticipating being miserable. Shout out Rudy, I'm still wearing your aunt's necklace or bracelet. I picked this one because it kind of looks like a testicle of a goat, or a ram, and I ate one while we were in Hawaii.
A testicle.
Raw.
A testicle.
It was a tradition, they said. It was the worst experience of my life. It's going to be in the show on History Channel, and it's pretty gross and funny. Come on, AJ, buddy, check! You gotta talk about, yeah. And you gotta keep in touch with me about your air situation.
AJ's a little air guzzler.
Dude, when we went down the one time, I had used like 500 and he had 500 left.
At one of the spirit fishing locations, our last day spear fishing, I was the first one to go out on Scuba to film the spear fishing, and I went...
Hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was like a little over an hour, and then we come back in, we take a break, we eat some food, and then it's AJ's turn to go out and film on Scuba, and Kyle comes up from his dive, lets his air out. He's like, AJ's almost out of air. Meanwhile, it's been like 20 minutes. Very good wetsuits, but nice bulge. Where's your mask?
Mine?
Okay. I'm waiting for the one.
You want me to forget something?
I'm waiting for the one thing that it will not allow him to go. I forgot my mask.
This is how real friends bond, so I'm going. Right, AJ?
You guys bond up.
Bond up.
Look at this thing. Holy crap! We gotta come bow fishing in this lake. That's a big boy. He's a little a little bloated, and clearly something got him. Bow fishing on Lake Panema coming soon. Actually, Kyle, let's fix your tank. So, just lean back, or yeah, do that. Deflate your thing.
It's pretty cold.
No way.
Drop off is kind of right here. It's really like a drop off. Tightening up. Yeah, my face is freezing.
Up the face.
Well, it was cold, but it wasn't that cold. It was just really cold. But honestly, when water got in, it sucked, but other than that, you should do it next time.
It's gonna take a little more convincing than that for me to jump in that water.